What up, YouTube? We back at it again. I am doing some Dimash. Have it in a minute. I try to space out my Dimash reactions. Not cause I don't like him. I love Dimash. It's just it's a sensory overload with too much beauty in my ears. So I need to. I'm only allowed to have it. You know, do what they say about too much of a good thing, right? I'm only allowed to have it like once a month, once every month and a half. So I'm doing Love is Like a Dream. Do me a favor, if you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, anybody who follows me, definitely go check out Dimash. It's a lane I didn't think I'd ever sort of find myself in, but he's amazing. I don't know how else to put it. You won't find anything like him on this planet, at least. And if you like what I do, please like over there, comment down below, subscribe. Like I said, we're looking at Love is Like a Dream. We got Igor, I believe, introducing Dimash right now. I don't know what language this is in, so we're gonna put on subtitles just because he's usually not in my language, but that's fine. More of, I think, listening to Dimash usually, and this is where I ran into trouble with prior reactions, is like I always just try to break apart lyrics, and then as you listen to it more, sometimes the lyrics matter less than the actual performance, and you need to be paying attention and feel it more so than what's actually being said. It's more so how it's being said, right? And because I come from like a world of rap and punk music and rock, and lyrics are a lot more important than actual song and actual musicality and tonality, and vocal talent. A lot of my favorite bands probably have lead singers that can't really sing. So, anyways, let's dive in.
Dimash, Kudaibergen.
Audio good? Audio's not loud enough for me. Oh yeah, before he starts, sorry. I'll try to keep pausing to a minimum. I would like to hear and feel the song. If I see something I want to speak on, I will pause. This is a reaction channel. The link to the video will be linked below. I had to do that, by the way. Some of his videos, it's weird with what you do for Dimash as a reactor. Sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. It's a crapshoot. Y'all have seen the video. I could I could get rid of this thing, and most of you would already know what you're looking at anyway. So.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь. Не хочу, чтоб я лишь гостем был в сумраке ночей и судьбе твоей. Я люблю тебя, как любят в жизни раз. Словно солнце в мире не было до нас. От забот и мелких ссор я тебя увел, и ключи от счастья для тебя нашел, для тебя нашел. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю я тихим эхом повторю. Любовь, похожая на сон, счастливым сделала мой дом. Но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится она.
It's crazy when you have like it's just some people sing from like here. Some people sing from down in here, just as far. Some people sing from here, just your head voice, your chest voice, your deep, your stomach, just to hit different tonality and whatnot. My man sings from his soul, and you look at his face. You could see that he feels what he's doing, and he knows it's. He has an entire orchestra behind him. You could barely hear him. It's usually a lot of singers will rely on to hit notes and to hit different keys and stuff like that. They'll rely on what's going on in the background musically. You see him with earpieces and relying on that. It's almost like they're relying on him and just sort of obviously taking a back seat just to be a support, but barely even that. I mean, it's just there to add something, add a musical element to what he's already doing, which honestly could live on its own. It adds a nice compliment, but not necessary at all with what he can do. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a love song. It's the lyrics are it's a common love song, and I stopped kind of reading it and just sort of got lost in what he was doing. But I do always love his attire, though. I will say that our maroon or velvet suits and whatnot, always dressed to the nines, my guy.
Я прощаю одиночество и грусть. Ты сказала в них, я больше не вернусь. Так бывает только в сладком сне, но любовь у нас наяву сейчас. Мне в глазах твоих себя не потерять. До разлуки нам любовь не разменять. И немыслимой ценой, и своей мечтой заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой. Быть всегда с тобой. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая на сон.
See, that's he did that the when he was coming up to crescendo, like he just did that, but he came with power. And did you see on this, he did the exact same thing, but he let air into it, and it has a completely different effect. Listen to what he just did.
Похожая на сон, счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
What? If you just listen side by side to where he started the song at, way down here, way. I can't even. I'm not even gonna mess around trying to do. You know what I'm talking about, though. Just to where he's at right now. What's it, like 6 or 7 octaves? Some say 6, some say 7, with like 2 sub. But regardless, like. That's crazy. That's crazy range. I was just thinking, like, I saw that scar on the side of his face. I wonder if that's from like injecting like too much freaking talent into him, and we get to reap the benefits of watching it. It's a joke, obviously. I don't think anybody injected anything into him, but God.
Любовь, похожая на счастливым зеленым но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится она.
Браво! Потрясающий тандем. Невероятная песня.
His transitioning as he dances up and down the scales, that is so hard to do without cracking when you hit certain layers to sort of, and like, not. I read the lyrics for the most part, and it's, yeah, I don't need to speak too much, but I mean, it's you know, it's a love song. It's you know, beautiful lyrically, but really, and I'm glad I didn't pay too much attention to that, just because I just wanted to kind of feel the song. It's you run out of nice things to say, or even words that can describe something like that, because when we haven't really had anything like that, no words have really been created. Like, oh, it's fantastic, it's brilliant, it's amazing. Yeah, it is, but so are other artists. This is something special. There's nothing like that. Being able to do that, that's nuts. I don't know that I have anything else to say, except the only problem with that was that it's done, and I gotta wait another month or month and a half before I'm allowed to do more Dimash. That sucks. I'd like to see him, like, I don't know what his sense of humor is like. I haven't caught any, like, you know, goofy interviews. Let me know if there is any. But like, you know how some like really, really talented artists will go on, like, and he's probably above this for sure, I don't know, screwing around at home or something like this. They'll go on like Omegle or something, or even go like in person with like a hidden camera and a little mic, and like act like a total, you know, just, and maybe if you needed a disguise, he probably would, you know, just act like a complete amateur, to a song coach, like online, you know, via like a web session, or like even go into an actual training and just start off real bad. If he knows how to even do that, he could probably make his voice funky as he wants to, and just film that just to kind of troll them and see, like, and then come out with something like this, just start belting, and then just see a reaction. I don't know. I'm a reactor, so I think reactions are funny. Be kind of fun to see. He's probably got a little bit much more on his plate to do than to appease my humor, but I don't know. It's a thought. Dimash is fantastic. He's a C and above that. Like I said, I got no words. If you got more that you want me to do, I have a list of them that you guys have given me in the past, which I still have. When I'm allowed to do them sequentially, I will tackle them in order. If there's something you really want me to do, let me know in the comments, and I might secretly do them, and then just, you know, slip them in without me or YouTube knowing about it. Thanks again. Go support Dimash, please. He still doesn't have near as much the following that he should. So anybody that's on my channel not supporting this man, just at least go check him out. Listen to a few things, because it's hard to get away from that type of talent without at least being hyper impressed, even if it's not your type of music. And if you like what I do, comment over somewhere down below, and subscribe. Please subscribe. But first and foremost, go subscribe to Dimash. Thanks. We'll catch you on the next.